Gambian civil society organizations are feeling left out of the country's constitutional dialogue after Nigeria's former President Goodluck Jonathan mediated between political parties. Jonathan was in Banjul to revive the constitutional building process, which collapsed after lawmakers supporting unity government President Adama Barrow rejected the bill in parliament that could have seen the country hold a referendum next year to usher in a new constitution. John Charles Njai, the director of the Association for Non-Governmental Associations, said they hold that the government, international community and mediator Goodluck Jonathan cannot tag civil societies as stakeholders and yet fail to afford it with issues and obtain documents that were purposely prepared to guide the dialogue. As critical stakeholders in the process, civil society associations are yet to be given the opportunity to meaningfully partake in the political dialogue initiated by the government of the Gambia. Civil society organizations were not part of the mediation talks led by Mr. Jonathan. The association called on the Gambian government to include them in matters concerning the review of the draft constitution. The leaders of all political parties were present at the talk at some point except for President Barrow. He was on a constitutionally mandated tour of the country, holding meetings with farmers. The draft constitution came under the heels of the sustained desire of Gambians for a new constitution when the autocratic regime of former President Yahya Jammeh was ousted in December 2016. Gambians yearn for a new political chapter built on the principles of democracy and the rule of law. Civil society associations, like many Gambians, were disappointed by the failure of the National Assembly to pass the final draft constitution to its third reading, and were also disappointed by the lack of a passionate drive by the executive to defend the bill it was sponsored. The rejection of the draft constitution by a sizable number of the lawmakers is an indication of an absence of a political consensus amongst members of the National Assembly. The draft constitution was rejected following a substantive debate. The rejected draft constitution was a culmination of a wider stakeholders consultation of Gambians both home and in the diaspora. No meaningful concerted efforts were made by stakeholders to chart a way forward in the aftermath of the draft rejection until President Goodluck Jonathan's mediated kick-off.